to y'all once again, the Reentry Connect Job Fair. Yes, here at Temple University. Shout out to Dr. Robinson for putting this thing together. A lot of us run this here, but I have to announce that we have Senator Sharif Street in the building right now. He's going to share, man, the importance of this Reentry Job Fair, man. Go ahead and share it, man.
Look, man, it is great to have Reentry Job Fair. Listen, we know crime and violence are more highly correlated with poverty than anything else. And poverty is correlated because folks don't have opportunity. When people come home, the number one thing they want to know is how do they feed their family? It ties into so much else. One, you feel better about yourself. Two, you can take care of your responsibilities. Other people feel better about you. And it becomes a cycle where you do better. And so look, these folks who, some folks who don't know there are opportunities out here, and when you can connect people with resources, they're doing better, and there are jobs, there are employers that can benefit from the talent. Cause just because you made a mistake and you spent some time behind the wall, that doesn't mean you don't have a lot to offer. We want to make sure we take advantage of all that talent.
And we appreciate that. And if you could share any type of resources outside of the job fair that people can connect to, which resources would you share?
Look, there are folks who may have issues with, in order to get a job, getting a driver's license, you have to getting your vital statistics, birth certificates, those kinds of things. If you call my office, we can work with that. You can do it at 215-227-6161 or 215-457-5200. Either one of my offices, we're willing to help. And I will tell you, there are so many resources out here. My offices are here to be a connector to folks.
Yes, indeed. And we appreciate that. And if you could give some type of motivational quote, message, or speak to somebody that's listening right now from a jail cell, from a reentry house, transitional housing unit, what type of motivation would you give them right now?
Well, look, I'll point out Bobby Harris, who is a juvenile lifer. Went in at 15, then come out to 45. By the time he's in his early 50s, he's about my age. He owns a trucking company. He's flown to Ghana, become a king. He is literally doing things that people who've been out here the whole time couldn't imagine. The thing is, sometimes it's just about what you can conceive. And some people place limitations on ourselves. Poor righteous teachers back in the day, rap said the strongest chains that bind us are the chains that bind us to the ghettos in our mind. You got to unlock your mind and be prepared to take advantage of all the opportunities out here. Sure, there are hurdles, but guess what? You just got to clear them and keep it moving.
And there we go, y'all. We appreciate Senator Sharif Street being here right now to give us this inspiration, coming here supporting the Reentry Job Fair here at Temple University. Without further ado, this is the Reentry Connect podcast. I'm your host, Keaton Hudson, and we're going to get ready to continue on this day, but get down here as soon as possible because it's going down. Get yourself a job, share it, like it, and also say the following. All right? We'll talk to you later. Thank you so much.
One other thing, a shout out. Shout out, he just let transition from my man Kasim Carter, who was my executive director of my office. Okay. He sold drugs, he got shot, used drugs. He went away, came home, he did a bid. But when he came home, he got his degree, he got a master's degree, he was an executive. He rose up all the way to be the executive director of my Senate office and helped me at a time when I became the first black man to chair the state party. He actually had pictures, was talking with presidents. God took him home, but he wanted everybody to know, listen, if a guy like him who sold heroin, used heroin, did drugs, came home, could be up there to the point where he was talking with presidents, anybody can do anything. So everybody out there, let Kasim's life be an inspiration to you.
Wow, we appreciate that, y'all. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and end this podcast and get back to here. But get down here soon. All right? Until next time.
Appreciate you.
Peace.